Hello and welcome to Factual Insider, the channel that strives to cover as many facts as possible. Today we will be discussing 10 facts about the rapper Ice Spice that you may not know. If you find any of the facts to be interesting, please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe and hit the bell icon to receive notifications. With that being said, let's get started. Number 1. Before becoming a female rapper coming out of New York, Ice Spice considered different avenues when pursuing life goals before deciding to go all in on hip-hop and rap. The Bronx native wanted to become an actress, but then would go into volleyball after already having a history of playing for her school's volleyball team from Sacred Heart Catholic High School out of Yonkers in New York. However, after playing volleyball at the State University of New York, she wanted to attend beauty school but never pursued down that path after meeting her producer Riot from the same university. Number 2. While it may come as no surprise to many that Ice Spice used to listen to rap music growing up, she has stated multiple different artists that influence her musical background. Some of these rappers include Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Lil Durk, Lil Kim, Remy Ma, Foxy Brown, and Toronto's native Drake. Please be sure to check out our other video 10 interesting facts about Drake you may not know. Number 3. Many rappers have a background story when it comes to their performing names, whether it may be a nickname that was given to the growing up or just being simply created. Of course, Ice Spice is no different. Back when she was 14 years old, she of course was a user of social media, and at no surprise, she used Instagram. Ice's real name is Isis, and when making a username for her Instagram account, she tried to get creative and decided to use the word Spice in her handle. That username would end up becoming her performing name when it came to music. Unfortunately, the exact username that she used to use is now hard to find. Number 4. Beyonce and Jay-Z, who is also a New York native coming out Brooklyn, both have made entrepreneurial efforts in many different business ventures, whether it may be Jay-Z's Tidal music streaming platform, Beyonce's investment into the Uber app before it would become known, along with other endeavors. Of course, Beyonce would have a new collaboration with Adidas for her Ivy Park campaign for her Adidas collection of clothing. Ice was picked to be a model for Beyonce's lineup with Adidas along with Pink Panthers. Ice would share her compliments towards Beyonce during an interview with Ebro Darden, stating that Beyonce is smart and professional. She would also mention that she felt honored to be a part of Beyonce's clothing campaign with Adidas. Number 5. Still being a relatively new name into mainstream hip-hop, Ice Spice has gained recognition within a few outlets. Time magazine has called the Bronx native a breakout star, and John Caramanica of the New York Times has also hailed her as rap's new princess. With a track record with very little existence and starting within the early 2020s, Ice is definitely making waves. Number 6. Back in 2021, Ice Spice and her producer Riot worked on the Bully freestyle track after she dropped out of State University of New York. She used the track to also participate in the Erica Banks Bust It challenge on social media. Luckily for Spice, her entry would end up becoming viral and would help propel her to be a mainstream name in hip-hop today. Using the momentum of her viral success, both her and Riot would go back to the studio to record 4 more songs together. Number 7. Many rappers have spent the big bucks on their chains and have also got chains either inspired by their favorite shows and games or have the exact characters on them. A few examples would be the Bart Simpson chain that Gucci Mane wore, the Aku Aku chain from Crash Bandicoot that Quavo wore, and many more. Ice Spice is not an exception with the trend. Spending about $100,000, Ice copped herself a chain that is themed off of the Powerpuff Girls. While the chain itself doesn't have any of the characters from the cartoons such as Bubbles, Blossom, or Buttercup, you can easily see the recognizable look when it comes to Ice Spice's diamond-encrusted custom chain. Number 8. While Ice Spice has claimed that artists such as Cardi B, Drake, and Nicki Minaj have all played a role of influence into Ice's rap career, she also had some closer influence to her that would connect her to both her career and her interest in rap. Growing up in New York, both of her parents were obviously residents in the area. However, it was Ice's father that would contribute to her interest in music, as her father was formerly a rapper himself, but more specifically an underground rapper that would later on discontinue his performances. Little did he know he would contribute to her interest in music. Number 9. While Ice was successful in catching the right attention from some of her peers at the State University of New York by meeting Riot, she would also catch the attention of one of her favorite rappers and one of her influences in music. Coming straight out from the 6, Drake discovered Ice Spice after her freestyle from On the Radar, and it caught the Toronto native's attention. This of course would add more fuel to fire in boosting Ice's music career. Drake would shout her out social media through a personal DM to Ice Spice. He would then fly her out to Toronto, and the pair were spotted at a local show. Number 10. As mentioned from before, Ice Spice is a new mainstream name in hip-hop as of the making of this video. After she caught the attention of Drake and made moves with the Bust It Challenge, her accomplishments wouldn't stop there. Off of her EP Like That, released January 20th, 2023, it featured the song Gangsta Boo featuring Lil J, and with the song would become Ice Spice's first Billboard 100 entry, which dated February 4th, 2023. Well, there you have it. Those were 10 facts about Ice Spice that you may not know. Hope that the video was enjoyable and entertaining. You are encouraged to watch more facts about other rappers and other miscellaneous topics. See you next time.